Whew. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Madison, and today we need to do some serious cleaning up in this grow tent, and I think some rearranging as well, because I just have so many plants in there right now and I want to put some other plants in there eventually, but as it is, there's no more space. There is space, I'm just not utilizing it properly. So let's clean this sucker out. It's disgusting in here. It's kind of embarrassing how gross it is in here, especially on the floor of the grow tent. It's pretty nasty. So I have the shop vac from the garage to really suck all the nasty stuff off of the ground. And when I say nasty stuff, it's obviously just dirt and dead leaves and stuff like that, debris, if you will. So yeah, let's just clean this sucker up and see what we're working with. We need to pull everything out, do all the things. All right, let's just see how we're looking. Okay. So, it looks good in here. From here up, it looks really good. Well, I mean, pretty good. We've got some, some growth happening. We do have some yellow stuff happening. Definitely some thirsty stuff, some stuff that needs to move down away from the light. Like this guy, I think probably he's in the light currently, so not great. And then once you go down to the bottom, it's not so good looking. So let me pull you off of my tripod here, and I'm just gonna get you up in here so you can see really what we're working with. Let's just do it. Okay, so yeah, up here we're looking good. There's some new little baby growth happening on my new Hoya here, or newer Hoya. There's, let's see, oh, there's still Hoya carnosa flowers. I mean, you can see some of them are starting to kind of slowly die off, but they're just not getting knocked around in here, so they're really holding on for dear life, which is cool. So yeah, we're looking pretty good through here. There is some sad looking stuff all right here. Oh, my syngonium's definitely getting too much light. Yeah, but look how beautiful that leaf is. So pretty. And this one's so pretty too. He definitely needs more support as well, so we need to do something with him. Oh, my Hoya clemensiorum fell on everything, so there's dirt all over it, so we need to clean that up. And then yeah, bam, once we get down to the bottom here, it's not looking so great. We're definitely we're definitely super dirty back here. Yeah, down by the feet of the shelves here, it looks all rusty and stuff. It's not actually rusty. I mean, maybe it is, but technically, but it's definitely something that can be wiped off. Yeah, and then yeah, getting too much sun, I'm pretty sure. Too much light. This guy looks like he's doing well, though. He's pushing out a new leaf for us. So hopefully that'll keep doing its thing. I recently put the Micans in here. It's not doing great. It's working on that little pseudo leaf. Maybe I should just pop that off. Let's just pop it off, whatever. But yeah, everything else is looking really good. We just really need to clean it and reorganize it. And some stuff is going to be hard to get out of here, like this alocasia frydek. It's getting a little crazy. It's grown up through the shelves, so he'll probably just end up staying there. But I think I want to move this guy back here because he's really hard to water. And yeah, we just need to move some other stuff around. So let's take everything out so that we can clean up this situation. What is this? I totally forgot. Chromiana speckled is what the nursery called this little guy. Isn't he cute? I thought the leaves were really pretty. I like that really dark, almost black margin. Super pretty. And where is it? Don't mind my terrible, sad cuticles, but look at that. Cute little new leaf coming in. Oh, and there's one. Where her? This is really scary. I feel like you're going to be seeing a lot of my struggle face, which is but look how happy this guy is. Look at him. This is a, oh, come on. Man, I am blanking so hard today. I think I might need another cup of coffee. But what are you? Hoya compacta. You guys, come on. Okay, and then this guy is super beautiful. One of my lovely followers, you know who you are, sent this to me. It's doing really, really well. It's not quite as variegated like as those lower leaves that it had when it got to me, but there is still some really pretty variegation in there. This is the, I didn't even tell you, but this is the Hoya compacta Monaloa. So it's got that inner variegation, as you can see there. It's beautiful. And yeah, it's growing slowly but surely. My cute little face pot. We might need end up taking a pause later just so you guys know and make some coffee. And of course, I'll bring you with me because why the heck not? Whoop. This little guy I put in here not too long ago. This is my Amedrium medium. He's not doing super great still. I think it's just because I've been really, really crappy about keeping him on the little pole that he's on. So there's his leaf. And then, yeah, I just haven't been very good about keeping this guy here. So that's my fault. I think I am just gonna go ahead and probably chop him right here, right after this leaf. I'll chop him there, and that way I'll be able to just propagate those little nodes. But yeah, such a beautiful plant. It's so cool when it's big and mature. I think they also call this this Amedrium Spider-Man or something like that. I don't know, but it's cool. Cool plant. Okay. This is one of my most struggling Hoya. And it's probably just because I forget about him because of the way that I had him back there, behind a bunch of other plants. But this is it's not in the right pot. It's some sort of Hoya, Kentiana or something like that. It's a beautiful plant, but yeah, I just pulled off some leaves here. It doesn't want to focus. We've got more dead leaves here and here. So sad. This was a really ugly leaf that it came with, so I'm not even sad about it. But yeah, this whole section is dead. So you can see where it's, nope. I thought I was going to say you could see where it's green, but you can't. The whole little stem right here is just dead, so I should just cut this off, honestly. But I mean, it's not all bad. There's definitely new growth that's happened on here. This leaf looks really cool. Hold on. Check that out. There we go. Yeah, that's a beautiful leaf. So they're doing okay. It's doing all right. It's growing. I need to move it though. I think I might move it to a lower shelf or something like that so that it can, I don't know, just be seen more by me. Yeah, I don't know. Now this is where it's gonna start getting tricky on this top shelf. So I'm just gonna remove this hanging pot just to kind of get my area cleaned up a bit. This is growing really well. Okay, so this is the plant that I brought back home with me from Washington State when I was visiting my family in January. Yeah, and I just needed, I needed a plant to bring home from home. You know what I mean? You just have to. So I found this sucker at Lowe's by my parents' house, well, pretty close to my parents' house. And it is a Hoya lacunosa. They call this one the Snowcaps wax plant. And it's growing so nice, you guys. Hold on. I think I need to move this light here so I can get a little bit better light on us. Look at that. Okay, so this is kind of how it looked when I bought it. Not great. Look at this new growth, you guys. Are you freaking kidding me? And look at this little guy. Oh, it's so cute. I don't mean to be screaming into the microphone, but I cannot get over that. It's sun stressing really, really nicely. Look at those leaves. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy that I got this plant. Oh my goodness. Look at this little section right here. How cute are you? And look how splashy. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't in love with this plant when I saw it. It was just I need to buy something on this trip. We went to a few other places to look for plants. I found nothing anywhere. I think I bought this. either the day that we left, like flew back home, or the night before. I think it was actually the day that we were leaving though, because we didn't fly out till later on in the afternoon. I didn't mean to, but I booked us a red-eye flight. But I got more time with my family, so I'm not mad about it at all. But yeah, it was just kind of one of those plant purchases where it was like, I need like a souvenir plant from home. You know, I just needed one. And I found a Hoya that I didn't have yet and have never seen this available at my local Home Depot, which is so cool that they had it there. I love being able to see like what different, you know, areas sell and stuff like that. So interesting. And it gives you just like, oh, a little bit of sadness sometimes because you're like, come on, ship that to my state. What the heck? But hopefully they're not shipping to my state with, you know, with these right now because it's just too cold. And they're, you know, they don't want to do the plants too dirty. So I'm hoping that that's what it is. And hopefully in like summertime, we'll get more of these in my area. But yeah, I'm definitely in love with it now. Look how beautiful. Are you kidding me right now? What? I really haven't looked at this plant like at all. I've just kind of checked it to see if it needed water and that's all I've really done. So I'm just excited. I'm excited that it's looking so good. This is my Hoya obovata. Wow, he's gotten really big. Don't mind this. This is my way of not having him so close to the light, is just adding another hanger to my plant hanger. You know what? We make it work with what we've got, right? But this guy has grown so well for me in there. I'll try not to whack you with this, but look at that. It's so big. It's like a giant octopus. Maybe I don't need another coffee, you guys. I like have all this energy all the time. But look at that. Okay. I love that the speckling is like coming in pink because of the light. This is how you know you have a happy Hoya. Like this is what I see on people's Hoyas who live in Florida and they like have them outside. Look at all of those aerial roots, you guys. That to me means that this is a happy Hoya. You know, I don't know. I'm sure there's many, many other ways to, you know that your Hoya is doing really, really well. But for me, seeing those aerial roots just means like, I'm doing something right. Just because I feel like that's how they would grow, you know, naturally in their normal environment, which is definitely not my house. Oh, see, this is going to be tricky to move too. Oh no. Okay. Because there's Hoya up in Hoya. Let me get you in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me take you off of here. I'm not going to be nearly as steady as just hanging out on my tripod. But, okay, let me, first off, this guy is just up in my way. He belongs to this plant. I don't know where he's going, but whatever. He's not the point right now. This guy, who I think I've been letting dry out too much based on how yellow this is. I don't know. Tell me what you think that is. But there's a vine growing through it. And I don't know. I think it's from this Hoya australis that's like down here. Or it could be from this Hoya carnosa. So, or it could be from this Hoya carnosa. Crimson Queen. So, okay, well, you know, wish me luck with this one. I'm going to try and set you up so you can kind of see my struggle, but you might just hear struggle sounds. So we're going to work with it. This is going to be tricky. Okay, no, I think we need to focus on this one. Let's focus on a single vine. Okay, it is now official. We're going to need a coffee after this. I know I was just saying, maybe I don't need one. Wow, you're really close to my face. So sorry, but I'm gonna need one. You might just be getting like a giant view of my head, so I'm really sorry if that's the case, but we just have to do what we have to do sometimes. This is so fun. Okay, let me back you up a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. But, okay, I'm so glad that we're doing this. I don't know how well you can see me right now. Hopefully you can see me well enough, but yeah, I definitely underwatered him a bit. Do you see how cute that little stud leaf is? Where am I? Where am I? There it is. Oh, it's so cute. But yeah, I'm so glad that we're doing this because I can really see how much my plants have grown. Holy crap. Because once I like put a lot of these Hoya in there, I just kind of left them there. I take care of them, obviously. I water them. I spray them for pests. I spray them with like, where is it? My Orchid. Oh, here it is. I spray it with this stuff, you know? It likes it. I think you're just supposed to like avoid flowers if you have flowers. That's for Orchid at least, but I'm assuming it's the same for Hoya. Whatever. But yeah, look at how much this sucker's grown, you guys. Holy crap. I want to say when I put it in there, it was just like hanging over the pot. You know what I mean? Like maybe right down here. So there is some really good growth here. Let me get you in a little closer. So there's the top of the pot. I feel like we are unfortunately going to lose some of these because I don't know if that is just, you know, a little too high of light, although the rest of it looks really happy. So I don't think it's that. Otherwise, I think all of these would be yellow. I think this is just me underwatering it a little too much because yeah, there's definitely some like, there's a little dead leaf in there. Little dead leaf. Oh, back here, I'm dropping stuff. But look at how happy he looks. And some of these little guys are pretty good size. Look at that. How cool. I am shocked. That makes me feel really good too because not long after I purchased this Hoya for, is the price on here that I paid? Is it in the same pot? It is. I paid $20 for this guy. And like I said, he was just starting to like hang down over the pot. And then like a week or two later, I saw a huge hanging pot. Like it was hanging down, not quite this much, I don't think, but it was hanging down a lot and it was like $25. And I was like, oh, oops, maybe should have shopped around a little bit more before just getting really excited and buying it, thinking that $20 was a good price. Cause yeah, that one that I saw for $25, just $5 more, was like 4 times the size of this, if not a little bit bigger. But that makes me feel really good that this seems to be a really fast growing Hoya because I mean, the heck? And I love the texture of the leaves too. They're kind of fuzzy. So pretty. Okay, let me just kind of give you one more little whoop-de-whoop. And again, so many aerial roots. Do you see what I'm talking about? Especially once we get to the bottom, they're really easy to see because they're a little brighter, because they're like fresher. Ah, so cool. This is the Pastazanum. He's definitely, yeah, he's ready for a repot. There are some roots happening down here. Roots happening just a little bit. He's ready for a wider pot as well, as you can tell by all of this stuff. Where are we? All that happening there, all those roots were ready for a larger pot. Oh, this was a growth point, but I don't think it was gonna make it. So I'm just gonna pop it off of there and hopefully he'll start again. But yeah, we've got some yellow leaves. But we do have some really healthy looking like new baby leaves here. I didn't even tell you what this is. This is a Philodendron Soderoy AF or AFF. So it's not a true Soderoy, but it does have some of those characteristics. I totally forget that this plant's back there. I've got an Anthurium superbum. He's pushing out a new leaf. It's a really weird, super skinny leaf, but it's looking good. Bunch of dirt on it, obviously, from falling plants. He needs to be quarantined. He does have a lot of spider mites. So let's see if I can show these to you so you know what I'm talking about. See all those little suckers? All those little white speckles are either spider mites, spider mite webbing, or spider mite like egg sacs. Ugh. So gross. So yeah, I shall be putting this guy in the bathroom and he'll be getting vigorous, aggressive spray downs because yuck, hate spider mites. Okay, look at this. This is looking so much better already. Alocasia cuprea. Such a cool plant. Look at that new leaf. Let me show you the back. Freaking awesome. Am I right? Now, oh my gosh, this guy is so sad. Oh, and it's really heavy. This is in one of those like super shitty self-watering pots, but this is a Xanthosoma lindii. I just need to like carefully take this to the bathroom and dump all of the water that's in the saucer out because it feels so heavy. But yeah, he needs a trim. My Syngonium You probably can't even tell because it's so intermingled, but was being held up by the Periso Verde. Look how cool it's getting those trilobe leaves. What? Okay, yeah, let's try and carefully take this guy down. So this is my Syngonium podophyllum. If it looks a little pathetic, that's because it is a little pathetic, but it's also a lot cool if you ask me. So, I mean, it's nothing to write home about if we're looking like from here to here. We've got cool aerial roots, but still nothing to write home about. But then look at how cool it gets. Huh? Huh? That's pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I think that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna lie this down on the floor. My Amedrium Silver. So cool. Look at that color. Really awesome plant, honestly, but she likes to run. She's a runner. She's a runner, she's a track star. But look at this cute new leaf that popped out amidst runners, cute leaf. Oh, look, more runners. Fun. Okay, set her to the side. I really do like the plant. I just gotta talk a little bit of smack, you know? Okay, and then, whoa, this big beauty. My, what do you call it? Periso Verde. Woo-hoo-hoo. This I'm really excited to show you. Okay, so I don't know if you remember the last time I was like really showing you inside this cabinet. I was talking about my, what is this? Hoya fungi. And I was like, oh, it's kind of just looking like a Hoya carnosa. Like it's just kind of looking like a carnosa. Well, I think it heard me talking shit because look at these new leaves that popped out. Like what? That doesn't look like a carnosa. But do you see what I mean? I was like referring to this leaf and like this leaf kind of that one. And it is putting out some new leaves here, which is awesome. But I just thought these were so cool. I love the shape, how they like come to a point. Beautiful. It looks like a big bow, doesn't it? Like put it in my hair or something. So cute. This is the Hoya carrii. I feel like he could be moved maybe a little bit higher up on a shelf or something like that. I don't really know. He's not like the fastest growing Hoya, that's for sure. But it is really cool. This is a super interesting long leaf. It's definitely a new one. It feels really soft. And it's got a really pretty like sheen on it. Maybe if I turn the flash on, you can see. Look at that sheen. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, Hoya carrii. You can tell it's the carrii because it's got those, you know, heart-shaped leaves. This one's a little funky. Okay. We're making progress. Let me move this guy. This poor guy, ooh, is riddled with spider mites. Yuck. Holy shit. You guys. This is so bad. Okay, so I think this goes to show that I shouldn't have plants tucked too far back there. I think really what I should end up doing is looking for a shorter shelf to put here, or like not a shorter shelf, but like a less deep shelf, if that makes sense, because I don't need shelves that are as deep as these guys here. Really, if they were like to this little line, that would be perfect, because when they're tucked really far back there, I can't check on them like I usually would without taking all the other plants out of its way. Okay, so first off, this is an Anthurium fingers or Pedita radiatum. Such a cool plant, first off. Like, so cool. Like, what the heck? But, oh man, this is so bad. I like, don't even want to touch it. Look at all those spider mites, you guys. And I think thrips, maybe. Turn the flash on. I don't know, but this is going in the bathroom. What is that? Plant number 5, 4 or 5 to have to go straight to the bathroom for a major spray down. Yikes. Sorry if it got really echoey just at the end of my sentence there. I went into the bathroom. Okay, so let's do this guy next. Hopefully without losing leaves and making things fall. But yeah, this is my Hoya macrophylla elbow marginata. Elbow, Hoya macrophylla albo. Let's just call it that. Let's keep it simple. Beautiful plant. It's grown really, really well since I've put it in there. Look at that. Such a cool leaf. And this one, what the heck? This one's still like hardening off. You can tell it's a new one. Look it. I'm so weird. Look it. But they're just beautiful. What's going on with this leaf? The dogs are making some weird sounds out there. But yeah, what do we think this is? That's weird, right? Let's look at the back of the leaf. What do we think that is? Very odd. Do you see that? Let me know what you think that is in the comments below. I'm not quite sure, but it's been growing really, really well. It's got crazy long vines, like what the heck? Super, super long vines. Yeah, doing great. It's 11:22. It's getting time for lunch. I can tell my dogs are getting a little antsy for lunchtime. I can hear Six Toe doing his little crazy boy stretches and barking at his sister. All right, let me see if I can move this. We've got a bunch of, oh, I've got Hoya australis and the excuse me, the this guy. Oh my god, and my words are not coming to me today. I'm so sorry. Pubic calyx, purple Hawaiian, I'm pretty sure, or whatever, has like gotten all into all of this situation here. But actually, maybe it's not that bad. Did I just fix it? Oh, I fixed it. Okay, that was not bad at all. This is a beautiful Hoya. Get all that off my feet. Such a cool Hoya. Okay, it grows, you know, same way as my other Hoya pubic calyx, but the new leaves are super deep purple. Like, do you see that? How crazy. And then they'll fade to green. So you can see this one's working on fading. So beautiful. And again, with the light in there, it's making the silver splashing turn to pink splashing, and it looks so beautiful when it's like the purple on the pink, or excuse me, the pink on the purple. It's so pretty. Oh, look at these ones. Look at how cool. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Ah, I love it. It's so funny too. Hoya were those plants for me that oh, I just spit so far. Hopefully you caught that. But when I first started like getting into plants, I didn't think I was ever gonna really get into Hoya. I just kind of thought they were boring for some reason. I think just maybe because I was seeing like only the Carnosa or something, which is one of my favorite Hoya. So that doesn't tell me anything. It's really weird, but I just love them. I think they're so beautiful. They're very unique. And there's so many of them, hundreds and hundreds, which is like the best thing ever because we can have so much variety, you know? Oh yeah. Okay. Wow. We're going to unearth a plant in here pretty soon that I have not even like been able to really look at in months. First, I need to try to untangle this australis from both the Carnosa. Well, maybe just the Carnosa. Let's see. Hopefully just the Carnosa. This is crazy. Definitely spider mites. So that means there's probably spider mites just all over this entire section. So everything is going to get sprayed down like a lot. And like a heavy spray down frequently, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is my Hoya australis, just plain australis. This guy's not going to be going back in there either. This is a like mixed pot of randomness. I've got some Scindapsus exotica, some Marble Queen pothos, some regular pothos, some Scindapsus pictus argyrius, some neon philodendron, a little bit of everything. And it was just kind of like going, well, this was going crazy for a while, and then it just kind of stopped growing because it was getting blocked out by all of the Hoya here. So this guy will not be going back in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with him. This is my Frydek, Alocasia Frydek. It's done surprisingly well in there. This is my happiest Alocasia. Besides, Honestly, I would say this is probably happier than my Maharani. I would think that's like probably my happiest one just because it's like a freaking beast and it doesn't really do anything, but it did recently drop its oldest leaf. So, and it doesn't have nearly as many pups and stuff. It has no pups actually happening. So this is awesome. Let me get you on in here. Beautiful. Once again, I'm absolutely sure that this has spider mites. I can't even like really see any when I check, which is kind of weird, but you know, it's got some weirdness happening. So I'm sure that there's something going on here. This is one of our oldest leaves, so no big deal. This is the oldest leaf, so we can just like pull that off of there. But yeah, we've got some cute little pups happening. I think just 2, but still. So 4 plants in here total now. And who knows how many corms are in there. So that's awesome. This is my Hoya carnosa. This was my very first Hoya. I love this plant. These were the original 2 leaves that it came with, and they're finally going to die off. I say finally because I've had this plant for a couple of years. Like, it's been a while, and it's the only Hoya that's ever bloomed for me. She has such cool leaves. Like, look at that leaf. I love the veination that it gets. They're just so beautiful. Such an underrated plant, if you ask me. Like, what the heck? Are you for real? So pretty. And if I can hold it up enough to show you, ooh, if I can get this out of here, we've got a cute little flower here. Absolutely beautiful. And another one here. So cute. Look at the nectar. Look at that. So beautiful. And then there is another 2 more peduncles. So let me see if I can gently grab it here. So yeah, we've got peduncle right here. You can see it's already bloomed a few times from that peduncle, but it's, you know, popped back. And then that guy there. So cute. Okay, set her to the side somewhere. Ooh. Now I have no good place to put things. Okay. Alrighty, so yeah, that's it for taking it out of here. Let me pull you in so you can see what we're working with now. Okay. So yeah, we are nice and empty except for this Hoya pubicalyx Super Splash. She's just so beefy and cool. I love it. Okay, so it wasn't this bad originally, okay? I've been tossing a bunch of dead leaves, so that's what most of this is. But as you can see, there's tons of nasty stuff. It looks really gross, you know, by each of the feet. So we're gonna super clean all of those. Yeah, we just need to clean everything. I'm gonna try to like set this guy. No, that's not gonna work. Maybe I'll try to set him on this and just kind of maneuver things a little bit. But before we do that, I'm gonna pause you because your girl needs some coffee. Hello, we're back. I had to take a short intermission there, make myself some coffee. I'm so sorry, I did not film it like I thought I was going to. And as you can see, I've got my headphones on here because I'm just gonna put on some tunes and get to cleaning here, because this is already going to be a really long video as it is. So I've decided to break this up into 2 parts. We're going to clean this up, get it beautiful and spick and span. And yeah, let's just get to cleaning here. I'm going to try and angle you so that you can see, and hopefully it's not just all butt shots. You know what I mean? Which is kind of hard to avoid. Let's be honest. It is what it is. So let's start cleaning. All right, I am just gonna take a microfiber towel and wipe down everything so that there's no loose particles on the shelf. Real quick, just so you guys know what my plan is as of now, is I'm gonna get my microfiber cloth. I'm just gonna wet it with water. That's all I'm gonna do. Nothing else, just water. See how that does. I think it'll be absolutely fine to clean it just with water. And yeah, I'm gonna clean up this whole area here. My plan, I think my plan is to scooch this to the other side here so then I can keep the small shelf where it was, and that way it'll kind of open up like this space but on this side. That way I can keep my pupa calyx on the ground where it is, and then that'll leave more open space on the other side here, maybe for my Syngonium podophyllum to like crawl up the you know, that green corner piece. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, let's do it. I've got a dry rag too to kind of dry as I go. Are you seeing how nice that cleans up? Hey. All right, you guys, so I've run into a problem that I did not foresee, that I should have foreseen, but alas, did not. So I don't know if you can see this here because this big old bitch is in the way. But my plan, like I was saying before, was to have this scooched over here, like so, and then have the other little shelf kind of like where I'm sitting here. And that way I could have this a little bit more open, stick a plant here, have it strapped to the pole, right? And the reason I was going to do that and not have this over here and do it the other way is because this Hoya pupa calyx is so beautifully, ouch, so beautifully trailed up there. But the problem is this whole situation, because I need to have a fan in here. I need to have good circulation. I wonder if I could hook the fan up to the corner over here. Huh. I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to see if I can sort of strap my fan, or maybe up there, to the corner, like up in the top corner of either side up here, and just see if I can make it stay. Because if it stays and it's secure, fantastic. But if it's janky and there's a risk that it's going to fall, then I'm not even going to do it, because like that would freaking suck if it just fell and like, you know, took out a bunch of plants, which I'm sure it would. Okay, so I'm gonna finish cleaning these little feet right here, the spots where the feet were. And then I'm gonna go see if I can find, how do I wanna do this? Maybe I'm just gonna try tying it. I've got some yarn, so maybe I'm just gonna try tying it up like really, really tight, because honestly, I got that yarn to try and do like make a wick or whatever, a moisture wick for my self-watering pots that are not self-watering, and it didn't work. It was just super gross. So I'm not going to use that yarn for anything else, so I may as well try and use it to strap up my fan. So okay, let's clean these little feet here, and then we'll see if we can get that to work. Okay, I feel like that cleaned up pretty nice. I could definitely vacuum it one more time, but I'm not gonna. Those little tiny bits aren't gonna bother me. Okay, I honestly do not know how I'm gonna do this. Oh, oh my God, my arms are so tired. Oh, look at her. Oh, wait, I still need to put the other shelf in there. Honestly, I'm just gonna leave it for now. We'll put it in there later if we want it in there. But I think that looks so good. Look at how nice the floor cleaned up. Oh, I already got, oh, it's just a piece of yarn. Okay, but yeah, it cleaned up so nice in here. It was super gross. I don't know if you remember what it looked like before, but it was disgusting. And then we're all clean. Ooh, look at this. I'm like miming you. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me and going through all the plants that I have in here and cleaning this sucker out with me. I am so pleased with how beautiful and clean it looks in here. And now I'm gonna end it here for this video because it's gonna be super, super long as is. Look out for the next video where we put everything back in here and situate it beautifully. And then we're also gonna be spraying it down in the next video as well. So if you are interested in seeing again, like how I load up my pest sprayer and all that stuff and what I use, definitely keep your eye out for the next video. All right, you guys, thank you again for joining me and I will see you in the next one.